Hey, this is Chuck Worley with the 757 House Whisperers Show, coming to you live every Wednesday night from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. We appreciate you guys listening. We love being here. I don't know if love is the right word.
Love is love,
we
love
enjoy
is
it.
love.
Is it love?
Yes,
We
love,
enjoy
love, love, love,
Y'all
love.
really love hanging out with
We
me on
enjoy
Wednesday
being
nights?
here.
All right.
Yes.
That's I
I'm
don't know.
here.
All right. Okay. All right. So they love hanging out with me. All right,
If I
that's
didn't love
good.
you, Chuck, I
So
wouldn't be here.
So I have at least 3 friends. And Damon.
Tonight.
He's always here, but he gets paid to be here. So
Yeah, that's true.
No, I appreciate you guys listening in. We are, man, has anybody noticed the drop in temperature?
It's warmer today.
It is. I don't remember in December it ever being this
Hey, you
daggone
ever
cold.
remember
It's not cold
2
enough.
snows before Christmas? I don't.
No,
and I'm
I
older
do
than you.
not.
I
And it
don't
was
look
I
that
do.
old, but
it was
I
snowing the
do.
other
Go
morning.
live in Ohio. You'll get snow
Mm.
before Christmas.
Yeah, oh, well, yeah.
Well, maybe
You get
there.
40 inches
but
before
this
Christmas.
ain't
That's right.
this ain't Ohio.
Yeah.
Are you
this
sure?
Is, no. Well, yeah. This
Today
year.
I'm
I'm sure.
This year, yeah. So it's been a fun winter already. It's I mean, it's busy. It is busy.
Mhm.
I mean, we got people calling that
here?
have heat, and they're like, "Yeah, it's 60. I've got it set on 69, and it won't get to 80." And I said, "When it's 12 degrees or 30 degrees outside, you're not getting it to 80."
Check your board. Jack can hear it.
Can,
through
I'm
his
good. Can you hear it now? I might need to turn up your volume. But hey, let's go ahead and introduce. We're gonna introduce everybody on the show tonight. This is the remember to call in at 627-7979. We always have a gift card that we send out to you for calling into the show. We like to remind you guys when you call in and have problems with your house, which stop lying. We know that you're having issues with your house.
Everybody.
If we added up all the houses that we were in today, it was probably close to 30 houses, and every one of them
Probably so.
had.
Yeah, I had about at least a third of those.
I was going to say you're in at least 5 to 10 a day.
Oh,
So
cow.
it's so we know there's issues in houses, which is why we came up. Why I became the founder of the show, but I had to add in specialty people to the show because I do know a lot about houses, but I feel like if you surround yourself with strong contractors that believe the same thing you do, doing the right job, character and integrity and doing the right job, I feel like that it could be a way that we could give back to the area, the 757 that supports our businesses. I feel like it's a great way to give back. It's a public service announcement show, answering questions. And the cool part is when you call in and answer a question or ask a question, our job's to answer them. When you call in and ask a question, you're not just helping yourself, you're literally helping thousands of listeners in the 757 figure out problems with their house because they got issues similar to, your problem, right? I mean, I can't tell you how many times we've had people say, "Man, thanks for that show. Thanks for talking about that. I've been thinking about my paint and chipping for 30 years and I couldn't figure out why, but you guys answered that question for that lady in Norfolk and it really helped me.
Yep.
Like I understood what my problem was." So it is kind of cool. We get some nice feedback from the show. So we do appreciate the kind words. I know it means a lot to me, and I know Mike has said the same thing. So let's go ahead and go around the horn and introduce everybody on the show. The 627-7979. While you guys are calling in, I've already got a couple questions that people have been calling me and texting me. I just got off the phone with a good friend of mine about a crawl space issue. It's actually a realtor up here in Newport News, having issues with people lying to them about crawl spaces. Imagine that. So that's why we're on the radio, because we believe what we're talking about. We pull permits. We understand what the city and the state requirements are for doing these types of jobs. So
and have a license and insurance.
Well, I mean, I wasn't trying to put the bar but so high, but yes, we have licenses. We're insured. It's unbelievable.
Experience.
So yeah. Well, you got more experience than all of us.
Yeah, well, I know,
So
but that's the way it works when you get old.
It does.
I'm
So,
right there with
all
you.
right, phone number again, 627-7979. While we're introducing each other, or introducing the people on the show, the co-hosts on the show, I want you guys calling in, thinking of questions about your house so that we can help you and all the other listeners on the show. So I am Chuck Worley. Me and my son and I Chase own Worley's Home Services. We're the big green and orange trucks flying around everywhere. If you have not seen one of my vans on the road today, I would really like you to consider to stop driving because it's not safe for you to be driving. You get that?
That's
joke?
that's about right.
All right. I had a lady tell me on J. Clyde Morris that she had never seen one of my trucks before, and I'm like, "You what?
Was
like
it
you need?
12
It's
o'clock
not
at
safe
night?
for you to drive, right?"
You know what?
So-
There's nobody drives as much as I do.
Yeah, that
and
is
I
true.
see 2 to 3 Worley's Home Services trucks daily.
Yeah,
That's
a lot.
average.
That's good. So anyway, so we do heating and air, electrical, plumbing, ductwork, encapsulated crawl spaces, legally
Geothermal.
permitted encapsulated crawl spaces, and what else do we do? Spray foam, geothermal, and then we do wells and pump service.
Yeah.
So
I'm Michael Davenport. My partner and I, Barry Taylor, own CVP Windows and Doors. We are the only window manufacturer in the Mid-Atlantic region. We make the windows to fit your home, not just some window that came off the shelf somewhere. There's a standard size. Your home might be older. The windows might be a little bit of a different size, and they just fill in the size with scrap wood and what have you. We also do Thermotrude doors and Provia doors. The Provia door is an amazing door. Thermotrude's good, but Provia is amazing. And they got a motto that's really cool. Is this your next door or your last door?
yeah, you
They
used
are
that
great.
one on me. Well,
Yeah.
actually, you used it
Yeah.
on my
Worked in
wife.
it.
No,
I used that on my wife, and I was like, I
said-
saw that coming. I was like, that's a hell of a tagline, Mike.
No, she said that, am I going to not like this other door in a year from now? And I said, well, it depends. And she said, what's that on? I said, well, you really like it now, right? And she said, yeah. I said, do you want to buy the door twice? And she said, no. And she said, you really think I would do that if I didn't like this door as much as I did the other one? I said, I don't think you would. I know you would.
She would, 100%.
And that you made the right decision. That door is amazing looking on your house.
We did. It
And,
really does.
it
really is.
Albin did a great thing, and I'm going to introduce Albin. Albin Co. is his company. He builds new houses. He does room additions. He does bathroom remodels. He does kitchen remodels. He'll come out and put a new front door on your house, a Provia door probably. He just bought one from us recently and put on somebody's house. Great guy, low key, on the job, making sure everything's being done right. Albin of Albin Co.
And I'm Cindy Rao, owner operator of Alpha Pest Solutions, your full service termite and moisture company serving the 757 area. We do not just pest control, we do termites, we do moisture issues, we do fungus, powder post beetles, carpenter ants, carpenter bees, rodents, snakes, you name it, we get it. Also do inspections when people are buying and selling the homes. So if you're thinking about putting your house on the market this spring, because a lot of people do that come springtime, give us a call. We're happy to come out and do a free inspection to let you know what you'd be looking at when you put that house up for sale. Maybe get some of that stuff taken care of ahead of time so that you're not being stuck paying a bunch of money because it's down to the closing time and you got to pay whatever somebody wants to charge you to get it done.
Yep.
And my name is Jack Keller with Legacy Painting. We do painting. So we do interior and exterior painting. We're located right here in Yorktown, Virginia. We service just about all of Hampton Roads from New Kent down to Virginia Beach. And we do a ton of drywall repairs and installation. So if it's stress cracks, nail pops, matching texture, maybe some water damage and some peeling corner tape, stuff like that, we can come in, make it look brand new. And then summer months, we're doing a lot of deck and fence staining as well. Then we also have Colson Picorni with Alpha Dog Roofing, and they do roofing and gutters. And he's a great guy, super easy to work with, and just overall really knows what he's talking about.
Is it Alpha Dog or is it Mighty Dog?
Mighty Dog.
Mighty Dog.
That's
But if you ask
Mighty
him,
Mouse.
yeah.
Mighty Dog.
Hey, if you ask him, he's the alpha on Mighty Dog.
That's right.
Right?
I'm like,
He's
what
the
the-
alpha on
He's
Mighty
trying to
Dog.
pick up on
for
my
sure.
company here.
No, so I will pay them a compliment. They I have a couple old 1983 big commercial buildings, and I had a customer, a renter, guy's been renting from me for years and years, called me and said, "Hey, I got this problem." And he sent me a video, and I think I showed Jack a video of an electrical outlet, basically, with water pouring out of it. Now,
Wow.
anybody that knows anything about electrical,
Water
All
is
right.
no.
So plumber is water, right? Electrician is
Mhm.
power and electricity and pain, right? So if you touch it and you're wet, it will hurt a lot. So he literally sends me a video of a receptacle with water like coming out of the receptacle, and I'm like, "What the hell did you do?"
You broke it.
He goes, he just busted my chops. He's like, my slumlord. So anyway, so I go over there, and he's been renting here for like
What does he do?
12 years. He's our car guy, right?
A car
so,
guy,
Yeah.
okay.
So anyway, I go back and he goes, it's the gutters. And I'm like, bro, it's water coming out of electricity inside your building. It's not the
Like your
gutters. It's not the outside of my building. So anyway, I get over there. It's like 8:00 or 5:00. He's finishing up for the day, and so I drive over there. Some bitch. It was the gutters. They were so. I mean, they're 1983, right?
It's in the back
So
of the
they are
sump.
Couldn't get
rusted
anything
out.
last any
They are
time.
rusted out. So I would have bet $1 million,
Yeah, and the
right?
was gone too.
So water is dripping through the
love it.
gutter. So the downspout actually has probably an inch gap around the downspout coming out of the gutter.
Mhm.
Like around, it was
Wow.
so rusted out
Yep.
that it literally, and then what's
I've
right
seen that.
underneath of it?
Nothing.
The electrical panel.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like
And it's
the
going right there.
chances of it rusting out right in the same spot, like it, I mean, it was
Isn't
just
that called Murphy's Law or
it
something
was
like
Murphy's
that?
Law for sure. And I'm like, there's no way the gutters are causing water in your electrical
Yeah.
panel.
Well, see,
So
how many
so
times
what
have we
ha-
said
so-
water is your biggest enemy?
yeah. So what happened was look, we have houses, we have buildings, like everybody has issues with their house.
Mhm.
Something is always going wrong with somebody's house. If it ain't your house, it's your mama's house.
Or your
it's your
neighbor's
neighbor's
house.
house. It's your
Mhm.
somebody in your neighborhood's got issues, right?
Mhm.
So anyway, I go over there, take a picture. So I send it to Colson, and he goes, "Oh man, I've never seen a skylight in a gutter before."
Yep.
Great.
I was like, that was pretty damn funny.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Yeah. So anyway, so I had to have my skylights removed
And
from my
replaced.
gutter so that the electrical panel wouldn't fill up with water. Like that was the wildest thing I think I've seen in a minute. So
Yeah.
make sure you don't have leaks in your gutters. Make sure they're not from, I mean, these are commercial grade gutters. These things will, last 40 years. They'll last forever. But
So it'd
the
been
ones
like
they
42
just put in,
years or 43
yeah,
years.
so it was time. And I had seen a couple holes before, but they didn't leak in the electrical panel.
Yeah.
So I just figured,
What the world?
unless it's leaking on you, it's on the back of the building. There's air conditioners back there. There's nothing back there
Address
but
the
grass.
leaks, people. When you see
Yeah.
something
So
leaking,
when you
fix
see
it.
water, it's a good idea to get it addressed
Mhm.
before you have water dripping into
Yep.
your panel. So what I love is we are transparent here. We are
Yep.
homeowners. We are. It's funny, not funny. It's funny. So anyway, all that to say, Mighty Dog Roofing. They do siding and gutters. Also, he actually that night I had a price because he's young. Like,
Yeah.
not as young as Jack, but he's young. So he has these
Not many
things.
people.
He has
young
these
as
things
Jack.
called computers. So like he did a sketch of the
3D.
house 3D or whatever, and he's like, "Bang, here you go." And I'm like, "Well, okay, all right." So anyway, next day he comes by, we walk through it, and we get him to do the gutters. So that was a long story to say they did a great job.
Mhm.
But the reason I said all the other stuff is because we have problems at our houses
right.
the same as everybody
else.
Yep.
It's
We've
but
probably been through
but at
some of
least
the
we
stuff
can
you guys
laugh.
go
At
through.
least
Yes,
we can laugh about it. So anyway, anybody else got any funny stories tonight while we're waiting? 627-7979. Call in. We got
See if you
gift
can
cards
stump
for you
us.
when you call in. See if you can stump us.
Yeah, try to do that.
You're not going to
tonight.
stump us. So,
Stump us about something.
Yeah, you got windows and doors. You got paint.
Let's play
Um,
Stump the Band.
Let's
Yeah,
play
yeah,
Stump the
yeah,
Band,
yeah,
Stump
yeah.
the Band.
Call in even with a trivia question and ask us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
See if we can get it
See if
right.
we're
Let's see if we can hold the steam.
Yeah,
Get that
so
thing going.
all I know is that I am still irritated. I didn't finish my painting of my fence because now I can't paint.
Gotta
it's
wait.
cold.
It's
Today was
funny.
warm.
Today was warmer,
Yeah, you can
but it's
paint
going to
it today.
rain tomorrow and Friday.
Monday's going to be warm, I think.
Oh, it is.
Raining
Yeah,
all
right.
day Friday.
Tomorrow and Friday. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always talk about that with painting. It's just people don't realize that you cannot paint outside. Like your whole, we were talking about some of your business planning on that. He's like, yeah, my whole, like half of my painting jobs are outside, and you have to push them off to what, April?
Yeah,
Yeah,
April.
March.
Yeah, March is still
Oh, so
cold
you're on
and
Sketch.
wet.
vacation now,
Yeah, it's
right?
kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
You're on vacation until April?
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Couldn't afford it.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. So definitely want to stay away from painting. Um, I got a customer that had texted me, or actually had called me about a crawl space job because he had um, these pest control people, Cindy excluded, because she actually has a brain and she knows codes and stuff like that. So there, he was asking me, man, this guy had an encapsulated crawl space, and it, the when he was selling the house, they're closing on the house. The guy comes in. Now, this is probably a 20-year-old crawl space encapsulation, which I have been doing encapsulated crawl spaces since the late 90s, early 2000s. So I know people have been doing them for a long time. Back in the day, they used to be able to spray foam everything. Like they spray foam the band boards, they spray
Choice everything.
No termite
spray
strip.
foam joists, spray foam, which I'm glad the code has changed. Back then there was zero code having to do a spray foam like that. So this guy had just spray foamed everything, and this company came in, which I won't mention the name of it, but it's a big company, and they came in and basically, yeah, I'll tell you it is. They're in Newport News and really big. So they it's funny because they're like, oh no, you can't encapsulate, and then they realized they could charge 3 times what they normally charged, and then they became one of the top 50 companies in the nation because they started selling dehumidifiers. So that company. So
I know exactly what
but
it is.
now they're like, oh yeah, encapsulations are great, even though we're doing them illegally and wrong. So anyway,
And we don't wanna
they wanted
inspect them
them to
afterwards.
they wanted them to pull off the entire spray foam off of the wall, or they would not inspect it. And this is the funny part. They have been inspecting this thing for 10 years.
But they
And
don't
now
put
it's
their
a
name on it
problem.
when it
Now
comes
it's a
down.
problem.
They don't put their name on it.
Oh, dude,
when
this
it's
guy
time to
was an
close.
attorney. He's ready to sue everybody. This
He
guy
should've.
was furious. And he's like, how are you going to inspect it and approve it for 10 years? I sell it, and now you're not going to inspect it? I mean, now you're not going to.
Did they stand by it?
No, they had to get.
He
They
can,
had to
he
get
can win that.
another.
He can win that.
The problem is, do you want to deal with that? Why don't you just deal with a good company,
Right.
so you don't have to deal with that? Like, you really want to sue people and just find a company, character integrity company, that's going to do the right thing. And that way you don't have to deal with that. I mean, you got time off of work, you got to go to court, you got to deal with the hassle, the stress, your wife saying,
anxiety.
your wife saying, I told you so. We should have used Jack.
Yeah.
We should have used a good company. We should have used Cindy. Your wife's going to be yelling at you because you picked the cheap guy instead of the right guy, or gal.
Right. Yeah. Thank you.
I think it's important. So
It is.
that was just one situation
that sort
we
of thing
ran.
happens all the
it does.
time with different termite and moisture companies. If you knew how many times that happened,
It's disrespectful.
It's crazy.
I
a
don't know, I
company
just
will
don't-
cover a house for 20 years, and then they get down to it and they go to sell it. Oh, you need $30,000 worth of repair work.
Well, it was a
I
slow
can't
month.
tell you how many times I've seen that.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
It
It's
is.
wrong. It's
So the
wrong.
phone number to call in is 627-7979. Call in tonight. Ask any questions about any problems with your house, from windows to painting to you're doing what? Cabinet
Door
painting now,
replacement.
door painting now. He's Jack's doing all kinds of different stuff with painting, like painting cabinets and stuff like that too. So do you want to say something about that?
Front door staining.
Front door staining?
You can do that year round, huh? Yes. No?
No. I mean, it's
What you do is you take plastic and cover the outside frame around the door. If the people let you leave the door open, that keeps the wind from blowing through. You got to turn it on, let it warm up, have a little local heater right there, warming the door up. And then you come in and you do your work and let it sit there, let it dry. and then you take the heater out, take the plastic down, close the door at the end of the day, and you should be good. You got to be able to paint doors, and Jack's got this figured out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It does. I mean, when you use oil, some of the products we use for staining, especially, is oil, so it does take a lot longer. So you just have to be
To try. Mm-hmm.
let the customers know.
Yeah.
You have to leave your door open until later
They
in
have
the
to
day.
cooperate.
Yeah, just set the expectations with them.
and if they're getting a new door, they can do like we've done before. We deliver the door ahead of time so the painter can go ahead and prep it and paint it in their garage.
Oh,
And then
okay.
we come a week later and put the door in.
Yeah, hang it,
Oh, that's
yeah.
a good idea.
That's a very
Yeah.
good idea.
See what
course,
happens when you're working with companies that actually work together nicely. It's
Yeah.
See, we all learn
it
new
works.
stuff every
Yeah.
time we come in here.
Yeah,
that's actually a
and the
great idea.
Provia doors, they come, unfortunately, Jack, they come painted, custom painted, and they are guaranteed for 10 years. And
Really?
if for 10 years, they come back and redo it. They are an amazing company because it's owned by a family. They build their doors in Ohio. They got videos of what they actually can do. And it is just amazing to watch them work. The same guy that did quality control when the company started just over 25 years ago is still there today doing quality control.
Mm.
And you guess he got better? Probably a lot better because he
Yeah.
got really used to his trade.
Time.
But they do an amazing
All right, so we got a minute left, so we got a hard break. So let's introduce everybody on the way out. While we're going to break, you guys definitely call in 627-7979. I'm Chuck Worley with Worley's Home Services.
Michael Davenport, Barry Taylor, and I have CVP Windows and Doors. We do the windows and the doors, and we are the local guy.
Cindy Rao, owner operator of Alpha Pest Solutions, the only woman you know with a license to kill.
And I'm Jack with Legacy Painting. We do painting and drywall, and then we have Colson Corney with Mighty Dog roofing, gutters, and siding.
And we have Alvin of Alvin Co., and he is the guy to go when you want a new house, you want a new addition, you want kitchen or bathroom remodel. We're going to the break.
President Trump announcing a complete blockade on sanctioned oil tankers traveling to and from Venezuela. The president blames past administrations for this situation.
They took all of our energy rights. They took all of our oil from not that long ago, and we want it back. But they took it. They illegally took it.
The Venezuelan Navy is escorting ships carrying petroleum products from port. The president will address the nation tonight. He's expected to talk about the economy. Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville on Fox Business Network believes President Trump is at least better than his predecessor on the economy.
We spent $7 trillion more than we should have spent, and it caught up with us very quickly, and President Trump's trying to get us out of that trap.
A Fox News poll that came out today found some 72% of voters view the economy negatively. And Dan Bongino announcing he will be leaving his position of Assistant Director at the FBI by January. America is listening to Fox News.
Join Lake Prince Woods at the intersection of wellness and well-being. Our approach to active adult retirement embraces a healthy mind, body, and spirit. Retire your assumptions about senior living. Lake Prince Woods' new wellness center offers physical fitness, creative opportunities, and spaces to gather. Call Tammy Garrett today at 757-923-5500. That's 757-923-5500. Discover the Lake Prince Woods lifestyle.
America stands at the ready to build faster, achieve more. The future won't wait. And TC Energy is moving forward confidently. The Virginia Reliability Project is unlocking economic growth and prosperity by connecting Virginia with reliable North American natural gas, helping the entire state go further. TC Energy, energy connected. Learn how we're strengthening America from the inside out at tcenergy.com.
I'm Taylor Riggs, and this is the Fox Business Report. The major averages fell with the Nasdaq and S&P 500 declining to 3-week lows on the back of declines in heavyweight tech stocks on AI valuation jitters as investors wait to report on funding obstacles for Oracle's data center plans. Shares of Oracle dropped over 5% following a report that said that the software company's largest data center partner, Blue Owl Capital, will not back a $10 billion deal for Oracle's next facility on worries about Oracle's rising debt and large AI investments. The Dow down 228 points, the Nasdaq lower by 418, S&P 500 down 79. And shares of Micron Technology are rising after hours. The memory chip maker releasing record first quarter results and is forecasting a sharp jump in revenue and earnings for the current quarter. That's your Fox Business Report. I'm Hillary Barsky, invested in you.
2025 is wrapping up, and here's the truth. Uncertainty isn't going anywhere. Noble Gold Investments help you protect what you've built with real gold and silver, stuff that holds value when everything else is melting down. This holiday season, the best gift you can give your family? Peace of mind. Don't wait for the next crash to blindside you. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com and get started today. That's noblegoldinvestments.com. Don't leave the future to chance. Past performance may not be indicative of future results. Investing in precious metals involves risk. Consult your tax attorney or financial professional before making an investment decision.
Happy holidays, Hampton Roads. This is Laura Bousman with Home Instead in Virginia Beach. This is truly the most wonderful time of the year, and it can also be the busiest. With this in mind, we must remain focused on the important things in life, like family and taking care of loved ones. Visiting home for the holidays may reveal that a parent or grandparent is in need of some extra help. Please know that at Home Instead, our professional team is focused on you and your family's good health during the holidays as well as after the decorations come down. We love helping those in need with personal care, Alzheimer's care, medication management, and meals. As we enjoy this festive season, take a second look at your loved ones and know that we are here if needed. We at Home Instead are ready to help you safely through the day, the night, this holiday season, and beyond. Call Home Instead at 757-631-7744 or visit homeinstead.com. And happy holidays.
Can I afford to buy that vacation home?
Do I need a will or should I get a trust?
My spouse used to manage all my finances. What do I do now?
How much loss can my portfolio handle?
Is it too late to plan for long-term care?
Am I paying too much in taxes?
Can my wife stay in the house if I die?
Do you relate to these questions? Would you want one phone number to solve them all? 757-961-0700. Fitzwilliams Financial. Families helping families. 757-961-0700.
Hey, this is Chuck Worley with the 757 House Whisperer Show coming to you live. Got waiting on callers, 627-7979. Call in while we are introducing ourselves. We have got a couple texts that people have texted some questions over to us, so we're going to be answering them, but we love live questions off the radio. 627-7979. Remember, when you're calling in, asking questions about your house, you are not only helping yourself, but thousands of other listeners. So everybody's out Christmas shopping in tonight.
Or having too much
sure.
eggnog.
They could be having too much eggnog.
Yeah, it's awful quiet.
That could be the problem. I think is next week. Next week is
next week, man. Week
so
from tonight.
Christmas Eve, I guess, is next Wednesday. So that's going to be a fun Christmas week.
Is it?
So it is.
Are you sure of that?
I am almost ready.
You're almost
I have one responsibility.
Her.
Making Julie happy.
Julie, yes. That is, she does everything else. And she really enjoys that. So
way Vicky does.
I just
drive us.
I just tell her, all right, just how much I have to write a check for.
No, that's what she tells you.
I'm a horrible gift giver. All right. I admitted it. If y'all have never gotten a gift from me, there's a reason. I suck at it. So Julie has informed me that she has confirmed that I am a horrible gift giver. But I give gifts just because, like, I'll come home with roses, come home with Gerber's, her favorite Flower is a Gerber. And I'm not saying that out loud so other men give her Gerbers because I will stab you. But I just but that's her favorite flower, right? So that's what I just for no reason.
You know
I'm
who
just
gives
not
me
good
flowers? Me.
Okay, well, do you like them?
I bought myself flowers today.
You pick them out?
Yes, I pick
It
them out.
makes her happy, so I
myself
love doing
flowers
it. So, all right, so 627-7979, call in with your questions. I am Chuck Worley with Worley's Home Services. We do heating and air, a lot of heating right now, not a lot of air conditioning right now. Electrical, plumbing, crawl space encapsulation. We just did a jacuzzi, so we just ran electrical circuit to the house, a big electrical circuit. So we do it all.
My name is Michael Davenport. My partner and I, Barry Taylor, own CVP Windows and Doors. We are the only window manufacturer in the Hampton Roads region. We do have a competitor who says his windows are locally made. Locally made in Maryland really isn't local, but I guess it's more local than St. Louis, Missouri. I always love that.
It sounds like you got that 1-900 voice tonight.
Yeah.
You were doing that 1-900. That's where your microphone is. Is that your part-time job?
We are the only guy. We are the only guy around, and we also do Thermotrude doors and Provia doors. Provia is renowned. Thermotrude is great. And I want to mention Alvin of Alvin Co. Alvin, his biggest claim to fame, I think, was absolutely amazing, was the destruct and restruct of Chuck and Julie's old house, over 70 years old. And he rearranged it. He took it apart, put it together. We all met over there before his sheetrocked, and we wrote our favorite Bible verses in there.
We did.
One that I will, it was very interesting from the preacher. We also he put it back together, used my windows, fold and slide window, beautiful front door that Miss Julie picked. Alvin also does new construction. He does additions, he does kitchens, he does bathroom remodels, and he will also change your front door to one of those fabulous Provia doors. Just give Alvin of Alvin Co. a call.
And I'm Cindy Rao, owner operator of Alpha Pest Solutions. If you've got something around the house that's bugging you, give me a call and I'll come kill it for you.
What do you have a license to do?
Kill. I'm the only woman you know with a license.
Oh,
to kill.
that's very true.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not taking on any new work right now. So, ladies, just keep it till the first of the year. He takes Christmas and
but I'm
New
making
Year's
a
off.
list.
Yeah,
I'm making a list.
And she's checking it twice.
That's right.
And I'm Jack with Legacy Painting, located right here in Yorktown, born and raised in Yorktown. And so we do all painting, interior and exterior, as well as drywall repairs and deck and fence staining. It's obviously way too cold to be painting outside, but if you're looking to get your house freshened up sometime in the winter, January, February time, please give us a call. We'd love to come out, see what we can do for you, see if we can help. And we also have Colson Bacorny with Mighty Dog Roofing, siding, and gutters as well. So if you guys have anything with that going on, give Colson a call. He's a great guy, super easy to work with.
Is that everybody?
His last name is made up, though.
It is not. She's IDing him. She's like, there's no way that's your real last name.
You made that up.
It is officially his real name. So
that's according to Witness Protection Program.
Right. See, somebody in this group needs to be fun. That would be me.
That's it. It definitely is. So yeah. So I just we're still waiting. Oh, we got one caller. All right. Can we go to the caller?
He's working on it.
Okay.
His
We don't have a caller? Yeah, I don't see him on the. All right, Miss Linda in Chesapeake.
You just don't hear me.
Hello. I got Linda in Chesapeake.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
Hello?
Maybe Linda in Chesapeake.
Hey, how you doing?
Maybe we don't have Linda. We don't have Linda in Chesapeake.
Linda, call us back.
All right, you might have to call back.
We are having a little bit of technical difficulties tonight.
Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Can you have
sorry
her
about
type
that, Linda.
what the question is? We can maybe
work it from there.
Yeah, some reason we're having a technical difficulty. All right. So the other, sorry about that. The other thing that we were working on that I had. I lost my train of thought. Dag nabbit. I hate it when that happens.
Did it derail?
It
train?
well, yeah, it definitely derailed. Linda,
That's because you're
in Chesapeake
ADHD. That's why
messed
you
me
get
up.
derailed because
No, I
your
had
brain is
a
somewhere else
customer.
before it even gets at the station.
It is very true.
I
I had a insulation question from a customer that had texted me earlier this week and asked if I could answer it on the which way should the paper face in the crawl space. So the best way, the insulation, like the bat
Faces the
insulation.
living area.
Yeah, so the bat insulation. I always tell people it's paper to the people.
I like that. That's cute.
Isn't that a great
cute
way
little
to do it?
rhyme.
That
Did you do a lot of poetry?
I do.
You do. I could tell.
I do.
Well, check with
and
Julie
I
but
mean,
on
tell-
that
my
one.
first name is Edgar. Right?
Edgar,
So
Edgar
Charles
Ed-
Worley
Edgar
III.
Worley.
So Edgar
So
Poe.
I like that rhyme, but they'll give you any old time. That's a rhyme too. But
know.
really, why do people do it the other way, Chuck?
Because they
wrong
don't know
way.
better.
Well, there's a reason why though.
Why?
Because it's easier to do that way. You don't use tiger teeth. You just nail the flange right to the bottom of the floor system. The paper is the wrong way at that point in time. It will trap moisture up against your plywood, which long term, if you want to replace your plywood, which is very expensive,
Yes,
would
it
say,
is. If you do it right,
you could
pull
get
up the
that done,
flooring and
but
do it.
you don't want to do it that way. You want to make sure you get it done right. You want to make sure that the guy doing the work really knows what to do.
Mhm.
Chuck is typing away, trying to get information from this
Linda.
young lady.
Yes, yes.
So we can help her with her situation. We improvise and overcome. We
We're
are
smart
not
like
we
that.
are not Marines, but we in our fields we are the people that get problem solved. And the Marines hit the beach first because they are problem solvers.
Yep.
They get in there, they secure the beachhead, and then everybody else comes in. And so Chuck is, I think, getting close.
Oh, Linda in
Yeah.
Chesapeake. Her thermostat temperature is set at 68, and her heat pump keeps running and shuts off.
Oh,
in-
frequently, yeah, because it
shuts off
freezes. It's going in
infrequently.
defrost cycle.
Question: is it normal, and does it need to be looked at? So, all right, great question.
For this time of year,
Great
right now.
question.
Yeah.
This is something that I'm getting a lot of questions on, and people are, wasting money calling companies to come out and look at their heat when their heat is actually doing everything it could possibly do. When it is 30 and below outside, and you have a heat pump, heat pumps are extremely efficient to use for heating. They are cheaper to operate than gas, but the benefit of gas and fossil fuels are warmer discharge heat, and recovery is faster. It's kind of like the electric water heater versus a gas water heater. The recovery is faster on gas, right? Why?
Yep.
Because it's hotter, right? It's a hotter heat. So the best example I have, and Linda, that is a great. Sorry for the technical difficulties, and we couldn't get you on the line, but it's a great question that you are helping a lot of people tonight, because I promise you, we are getting these calls every single day. So we had a guy call. It's 32 outside, and it's 72 in his house. So what's that math? Is that 40 some degrees change in temperature?
Yeah.
Your
Wow,
heat
you
pump,
said 72 and 42.
is that right?
30.
What is it?
30.
Yeah, 30. What did I say? 30.
Yeah.
30 degree
No, it is 40.
differential. Yeah.
32 degrees to 72 degrees is 40 differential.
30
I think
to-
he said 42.
No,
42.
I said
No, he
32.
said 32.
I said 32. All right. So 40 some degrees delta T,
translate it
or change in temperature. That heat pump is doing its job. I mean, you got a 40
And then
degree
some.
temperature change. I mean, it is doing everything it could possibly do. Now, if it's 60 outside and your heat pump can't get it to 70 some
Not
degrees,
good.
we definitely got some issues. But so I think one of the other customers that called in, it's 69 in my house, 68 in my house. I can't get it above. I can't get it to 70 degrees. It's 25 degrees outside. If you got it anywhere in the high 60s, it's probably doing all it can do. Now, it starts getting 61, 62. You probably have a failure. Something is going on. But if you're at high 60s, not mid 60s, I'd say high 67, 68, 69, 70 some degrees. That heat pump is cranking out heat. It is probably not going to shut off very much because it is, like I said, when we have this many days in a row that it's this cold, it is going to run and run and run.
And
your bill's not going to like double or anything, or it shouldn't. Just depends how much. The electric heat is really what keeps.
I want to
keeps the
bring a
power.
point up
Go ahead.
because a quality guy did my heating system, Worley's Home Services, and we had to switch it around, and we put fossil fuel. And for those of you that are not familiar with that, it's actually a heat pump, but when the temperature falls below 40 degrees and there's just not much hot air, because all an air conditioner heat pump does is it transfers energy. And so it's trying to get that warm air from the outside and bring it inside the house. Well, below 40 degrees, poor thing's working itself to death, like she was talking about. Mine switches over and it says auxiliary heat on. And when the system comes on, it's using gas, which is nice and warm. I am not, my wife likes it chilly. She likes it where you can't even leave water on your nightstand. It freezes up.
That's
That's
not chilly.
Yeah,
Mike.
that's cold.
cold.
That's because she's been through
But
menopause.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it where it's warm at night. And so I
That's why they
matter
make
of fact,
comforters.
yeah, that's
Right.
what I know. And I got two mommy and a blanket. But I got up that Monday morning when it was so cold, and it was 15 degrees on my reading, because you have in your thermostat, it tells you what the outside temperature is, and it was 15 degrees. And my house was a nice toasty 70 degrees, and the electric meter wasn't going crazy. And when that electric meter is going crazy, you're not really getting results. You're getting temporary result because at 15 degrees, it's warmer than zero, but there's no warm air to draw out. So it's using strip heat if your guy protected you.
Right.
I use gas, and I got my truck and it said it was 13 degrees, and I believed it. So, I love that fossil fuel switchover.
It's called a dual fuel system because you have two sources of heat. You have fossil fuel as your heat and your electric heat. So it's dual fuel is two sources of heat, electricity and gas. It is probably the best and most efficient, other than geothermal.
Yeah.
That is a lot more efficient. But the fossil fuel gives you the best of both worlds. It's so much more efficient to use electricity, but the when you get down in the teens, your heat pump is going to, keep you warm, but it's not going to keep you toasty.
And
right?
one
But
thing,
gas will, oil will, propane will.
one thing, and propane costs a fortune
It
versus
does,
natural gas.
I have
But
propane.
I refuse
I
to
have
let
propane.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I refuse to let people put in straight propane
Yeah, I know.
furnaces
It's
and air
ridiculous.
conditioners. I'll walk away from the job. It's the dumbest thing you could do.
I have
It
both,
is
a propane
well,
and a heat pump. I have two
yeah,
separate
right.
units.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Dual
the
fuel.
problem is that propane is so expensive. So I had
Yeah.
a friend of mine. He was building a house over in where's Red live?
It's
Everett,
in it's
Smithfield,
it's
Sur-
yeah no
Suffolk.
it's Isle of
Wight.
Wight, but it's
Over where I live.
it's where you go over the
It's
first
by
bridge.
the New Amicis, right beside the New Amicis.
it's-
Over there on
you go
17.
it's between bridges on 17.
What is
Yeah,
it?
it's
has
Bridge
a
Road.
special
Anyway,
name.
he's
Crittenden,
building a
isn't
house.
it? Is it
He's building a
Crittenden?
house right on.
No, it's not
It's a
Crittenden.
little neighborhood.
Yeah.
If I said the word, everybody
I know.
everybody would
I know
the
it if you said
neighborhood.
the word.
Founders Point.
No, it's a small neighborhood, but right on
Yeah.
the water. So anyway, he's building this beautiful house on the water. He's like, yeah, my
He's
builder's.
got a lake in his side yard too.
He
He
does,
does both.
yeah. Actually, his geothermal goes into
Yeah.
that. So, anyway, we're talking about Red Wit, and anybody that knows him, he's awesome guy. So, and Q Daddies will be open in January. I heard yesterday, so that is fantastic. So let's go to Sun is opening that. So, but anyway, back to thermostats and heat pumps. The best, like we said, is dual fuel. The best is a heat pump with backup gas. That is a dual fuel system. That is what we promote. But on propane, it is so expensive with propane that going to dual fuel is the only way to. I mean, I will not sell just a propane furnace and air
If you
conditioner.
win
I
the
would not.
lottery tonight, you can go with propane.
I would not. Yeah, I mean, you need
I
to
mean,
win the
when you
lottery,
got
right?
1.25 billion, you can go with anything you want.
Yeah. So the basically the I'm sorry, I got Linda typing in HVAC. How many years better? Question. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk. I don't know what's going on with our technical difficulty tonight, but question: how does digital?
How long does a
thermostats-
thermostat last?
Oh, how long does the thermostat last? I have seen those old round ones that are on boilers last 30, 40, 50 years. The typical digital stat, I mean, I'd probably, if I got a new air conditioner, I would just replace the thermostat with the new air conditioner. So if it's over 10 years old and you notice some accuracy issues, I would just probably replace it. And I'm not talking about the Home Depot specials and the Hunters and I'd buy, get a professional thermostat.
Well, the one thing that I've always told people when I close a house with them, the number on the thermostat is not as important as the number that feels comfortable to you. Because if you get something that will tell you a true accurate temperature, it's going to be extremely expensive. It's highly calibrated. If the thermostat feels comfortable to you at 69, that's a good number. Don't worry about what that number is, because that's comfortable. If it felt comfortable to me at 69, I'd know it was not accurate, because that's not a comfortable number for me. I can tell when my wife adjusts the thermostat 1 degree. I'm telling you, I can tell it.
I'm the same one.
And so that you with your thermostat number doesn't need to be like, I've seen people freezing to death because they said, "Well, I got it on 70." I said, "But maybe that thermostat you got in
What's
your
it
house
costing
isn't
you?
accurate."
$4 more to go to 72 and you're comfortable?
Yeah,
Turn the sucker up.
That's right.
Like
And it may well be that temperature.
I have a funny story about that. So I had this 80-some-year-old sweetheart lady in Hampton, Virginia. We put in a gas furnace, and she had an old gas furnace. It was in a closet, middle of the house, and she kept it 69 degrees. And remember that old round, brown round?
Had one in my
thermostat?
first house.
So we put air conditioning in. She never had that before. It was all furnace. So we put it in. And I get there to do a happy check, which is kind of a quality check after we're done. I personally go back and do that when we first started. And so I get in there, and she's in a jacket. I noticed, and I'm like, we just put a brand new furnace in there.
What's wrong?
Like, she had a jacket on, not a sweater, like a jacket. And it's 69. And I'm like, it is kind of cool. I said, "Is the furnace working in here?" "Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's fine." And I'm like, "Why are you wearing a jacket?" She goes, "Well, it's a little bit chillier with this furnace than the last furnace." Well, she had this big 150,000 BT furnace that blew out like
pumping a hair.
I mean, it had freaking a dragon in it and was just throwing flames into her hallway. So you're sweating at 69 degrees. Plus, that old thermostat was probably 3 to 5, 6, 10 degrees off, right? So, so we put this new digital thermostat with big numbers for her so she could see it. So anyway, so she's in this jacket. So I go and I crank that sucker up 2 or 3 degrees, right? So it's like 72 degrees in here. And we're talking. I'm sitting at the table. I'm going over the warranty paperwork and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, she starts pulling her jacket off. She's like, "Man, it's really stuffy, a little cozy in here." And I said, so this is a comfortable temperature? She goes, "You know what? This is a comfortable temperature. If the furnace would be like this all the time, I'd be great." I said, "Let's walk over to the thermostat. It's 71 degrees in there." She goes, "Oh my gosh." Like, she was panicking. I'm like, "Look, if it costs you another $2, I'm just telling you, your last thermostat was probably off 2 or 3 degrees. You probably had it at 72 thinking it was 69. So
Exactly.
this thermostat is more accurate now." So anyway, she was turning it back to 69. I'm like, "There's no way that you're going to be freezing in my new house, your new furnace, So anyway, she did leave it. Happy customer. So, sorry. So we got another question from another customer. Benefit of replacing it or upgrading it. I would upgrade it, and obviously programmable thermostats are good. Just please do not use the programmable thermostat that setback thermostat. Don't be setting it back 10 degrees, especially if you have a heat pump, because the electric strips will come in more. Just, pop it off a couple degrees. You're not trying to keep it 70 degrees in the middle of the day when nobody's there. But if you set it back too much, you won't be able to, thank you, you won't be able to keep up. They take forever to catch up and stuff like that. So yeah, had 3 or 4 questions today on heating, which obviously it's 20 degrees. Yeah,
last few days.
So figured it'd be a busy week. But you guys have a great Christmas. Let's go out. We're going to introduce ourselves on the way out. I am Chuck Worley with Worley's Home Services.
I'm Michael Davenport, CVP Windows and Doors, and also Albin of Albin Co., the replacement remodel guy.
I'm Cindy Brown, owner-operator, Alpha Pest Solutions. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
And I'm Jack Keller with Legacy Painting, and we also have Colson Pokorny with Mighty Dog Roofing, Siding, and Gutters.
And that is the 757 House Whisperer team. Thank you, guys, and let's have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.